Hello, friends. It is Saturday, April 11th, and it is almost time for the Wine and Cheese Reading Social. Yay! I have been preparing all morning for this. I have way too much food for my one person to eat, so I will probably start eating early, I'll be honest. I've only had a salad so far today, and coffee, of course, because everyone needs coffee, right? I'm very excited. And I was going to get dressed up today, but after I did my hair and my makeup, all I could muster was putting on a nice shirt. And that's about all I could handle. I have yoga pants on because we're still in isolation mode, and this is fancy compared to what I've been for the last 3 weeks. So, whilst I wait for my co host Elaine to be ready to post some things to Instagram, I will show you my spread. Yay! So, this is the full view of what I plan to eat throughout the evening. This is a lot of stuff. I feel like I will not make a dent in this, but anyway, let's move from dessert to regular food, shall we? I have a little candy and chip plate of various things that I had in my pantry. And I have these little Easter egg type cookies, which actually are pretty nasty. I probably will not eat them, but they're just there for decoration because, it's Easter weekend. So, and then let's see, let's move on to the main event. I have wine, of course. I have a red, and then I have kielbasa, various cheeses, some salami, my two favorite meats ever, some grapes, and some of those little cuties. And this is like a garlic ranch cheese or something. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see it's like cheese curd. And then more grapes. And then this like mustard stuff that's actually pretty good. I might put that on some crackers and with cheese. Yeah, we'll see. And then look at my fun wine glass I'm going to use. So I think this has a phrase in my little black dress. Oops, I can't even see it. My little black dress, always there when you need it. And I'm not wearing a little black dress today because I got lazy. But there's that. And then there is my white wine with an R on it for rainy. Not really, but I'm going to go with it. And I actually was able to save that after I opened it. I was pretty impressed with myself because it is pretty darn good. And then my second loaf of bread. I already cut into it because I don't know if anybody else has this problem with bread that they make themselves, but man, is it hard to cut. So it took a lot of arm strength to get through that crust. So we already got that taken care of so that I don't have to deal with that and getting crumbs all over my table. So that is the spread. I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna eat a fair majority of this. Maybe not the bread. I think I'll probably only eat a piece of bread. And then I'll put the rest of it in the freezer. But yeah. So, all right, I'll switch you back around. So that is what I plan to eat tonight for our little social. And here is what I plan to read, which you probably already saw the main book. The main book I am going to be reading is Wine and Punishment by Sarah Fox. And I don't know much about this other than it's a cozy mystery set in a literary pub. It is the first in the literary pub mystery series. So I just love this cover. I'm definitely going to have some red wine while I read this book. So this actually, I might just read this the entire 3 hours and see how far I can get. I don't know. But if I decide I need something else, if I just get tired of reading the same thing for 3 hours, Don't know. Then I'm going to read a section in Eat, Pray, Love. I have already read this book a couple of times. It's actually one of my favorite books. I've read other things by Elizabeth Gilbert that I don't really like as much, but I really love Eat, Pray, Love. And my favorite section in this is when she goes to India. So I might just flip to the India section and read some of that if I need like a palate cleanser from Wine and Punishment. But yeah, that is my plan for this little reading night. So I'm excited. I have been hearing from people all day that are planning to join, and Elaine and I have some fun Instagram stuff planned. So yeah, it's going to be a good time. So we've got a couple more hours still on until we can actually do this. So I will check back in with you when we actually get started on all this. Hello, it is almost time. I turned on my space heater electric fireplace thing because I was cold, and and now I'm sweating. So anyway, it is 2:45, so we have 15 minutes until we start this thing, and I have made myself a plate. So let me show you what I made. So look at that. Yum yum. I am very excited to eat that bread. I it's very hard to cut through, but the reward is worth it because it is so good. And I particularly love kielbasa. So good. I could have fried it, but I decided no. I'm perfectly fine with it just like that. And then my ranch cheese and just my regular cheese. Oh, all the things. I got a little bit of everything except for the candy. That will be dessert because, you know, I'm trying to be a good person and eat my dessert after. And then I have red wine. Yum, yum, yum. So I think that this is a pretty good spread. I'm ready to go. Let's hope that I don't drink too much wine and not be able to read. Okay, so let's do this thing. Yay, let's be social. I wonder how much reading I'll get done, considering that I'll probably be on Instagram a lot of the time. I'm going to set a timer for an hour so that I am done a little bit before 4. And that way I will see how many pages I read in an hour. But between my wine and my eating and my socializing, let's see if I read more than 40 pages in the next hour. Okay, see you soon. Hello. Okay, it is 4 o'clock my time. So we have just finished the first hour of Wine and Cheese Reading Social Time. And I have only read about 10 pages in Wine and Punishment, but I kind of knew that was how that was going to go when you're hosting an event. I spent more time on Instagram than I did actually reading. However, I did finish the first chapter, and it was a really good first chapter. I really liked it. The writing is really good. I like the characters so far. The setting is really well described and is really super cozy, and I really want to visit this pub already. So I would really kind of like to see this turned into some kind of like a Netflix series, and I am only like one chapter in. So so I am going to buckle down in hour 2 and try to read more and get a better sense for this book. So I'll be back with my thoughts in a little bit. Okay, bye. Hello again. It is now 6 o'clock, and that means it is the end of the Wine and Cheese Reading Social. So that was really fun, but I didn't get a lot of reading done, which I've heard from a lot of hosts of things that that's kind of the way that works, because you're too busy going on social media and commenting on everybody else's stuff. So, but I did get 3 chapters read in Wine and Punishment, and I'm really enjoying it, and I think I'm going to continue reading it tonight because it's just, the writing I feel like is really good so far, and it doesn't pull any punches. It like started things off with something dramatic right away. And the main character is kind of relatable because she has some trust issues from a past boyfriend's failings, which, just saying. Yeah, I drank a lot of wine and I ate a lot of food. Let's go see how I attacked that long wine and cheese board, shall we? So I almost attacked this entire board here. So all the meat and cheese is gone from that one. All the meat, well, some of the meat's still there, but all of the kielbasa is gone. And I should have known, but these things got pretty hard. So I'm probably not going to finish those. Those are probably going to get thrown out. The light is really bad. I finished that bottle of wine, which, I mean, it was down to there. So, I mean, I didn't drink like a ton. And I did drink a little bit of that one, but only 1 glass. And then, let's see, what else? Oh, I ate a couple of, well, like a piece and a half of that bread. But I'll have to put the rest of that probably in the fridge or freezer so that I can have it like maybe as a sandwich for the rest of the week. We'll see. And then let's see, I also ate some chocolate and a couple of these like chocolatey rice cake things and a little bit of these peanut butter crackers dipped in this Nutella stuff and some of these. So I didn't do too badly, and I don't know whether I should feel good about that or feel like a pig. But probably I should feel like a pig. But yeah, I don't have a whole heck of a lot to clean up, which is nice. So, successful. So yeah, thanks to everybody who showed up for our wine and cheese reading social. Elaine and I had a lot of fun, and thanks to Elaine for hosting with me and making all of those awesome templates for our Insta stories. That was awesome. She's so creative. I have no clue how to do any of that stuff. So I'm so glad that I had her with me. Otherwise, it probably would have been boring for everybody else. So thank you so much to everybody who participated. If you participated, let me know what you read and what your favorite thing, if you read multiple things, what your favorite thing was that you read in that 3-hour span. I ended up only reading Wine and Punishment because I only read about 3 chapters, which was only like 30 pages. So, but yeah, and I think I'm going to continue it tonight because it is pretty good and I would like to get farther into it. So, but other than that, friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed, and we might do this in the future. So that'll be fun. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.